Hello everyone, welcome back to Overwatch Talks. Today I'm doing another self-review video. This time it's on Hanzo. You're probably thinking to yourselves, why are you playing Hanzo? And I reply with, why not? So I used to be a former Hanzo main, so I kind of like to stay a little fresh if I can, just to have him under the roster in case there's ever a time that I just kind of feel like using him or want to use him, and still not be garbage, at least 100% garbage. So yeah, I'm just practicing for the fun of it, just trying to brush up on my old Hanzo skills, and so we're gonna just jump right in here. We're on Eichenwald defense again, because I just love Eichenwald so much. So I get the radar arrow off immediately. I'm not sure if it's officially called a radar arrow, but it gives me the view of which route they're taking. I've got eyes on them. I'm warming up that aim. Obviously, I missed 2 shots right off the bat, but I'm jumping in now. I'm getting the hang of it. A lot of direct hits there. Good opportunity to spread fire the entire team. I mistimed my fire on that barrier. It lasted longer than I would have liked it to. But either way, they're AI, so they're pretty easy to clean up. Quick shot to Zarya's head in the end there. And I'm going to get ready for the next wave of enemies. So I'm just going to wait here, basically. Oh, there's a Bastion there. So it completely caught me off by surprise because I didn't really pay attention to what was put on the team. I just kind of hit random AI fill and just proceeded with it. The stupid pole is actually in the way there. If you noticed, I shot at him and would have otherwise hit him, but I neglected to worry about the pole there. I see a lot of enemies coming in this alleyway, so I just kind of throw my dragons. I get Zarya, but I believe Mei used her ice block thingy to her ice barrier, not wall, to defend herself. There's the ice wall. And then I just quickly track her down and scatter arrow her feet. So not a problem. Easy cleanup, easy peasy. So I'm just going to get back in position, radar arrow their spawn. I realize Bastion is still sitting there, which is obviously a very dumb AI move, but I'm just going to kind of finish him off there if I can, but he runs away. I evade the chain knowing that he was going to come immediately, but he closed the distance on me and punished me for that. So I really should have turned around and booked it out when I saw all of them coming, but instead I tried to just fire at them, which I already know I'm not going to get headshots on all of them and kill them all in 1 second. So that was a losing battle from the start, and I should have known that. So one thing to know with Hanzo is when to back off. It's easy for a Hanzo to stand his ground and just kind of fire his arrows to the bitter end, but it's something to really work on for me right there. So I'm going to get back to the bridge after my team wiped them all. I'm going to work on that Bastion, expecting him this time. And I'm just going to keep firing. Again, it's the same pattern as last time. I'm expecting the Roadhog. I decide to run away, having learned from my last mistake, and I climb up the wall to get the angle. I lure him into my fellow teammates so that I have their backup. And we bring the fight onto the point. Mei ults, and it's just easy cleanup from there. Very easy for my arrows to land their blows. And then I'm going to try to take out this Mei, quickly hit her with a body shot, and then I'm going to try to finish her through the ice. I managed to hit her, but it's not enough to kill her. So I'm just going to quickly miss a whole bunch, and then there we go, finish her off. Yeah, fair enough. Not too many mistakes there. Ryuga Wagateki Wakudao, knowing that they're going to go that way, I decided to try to predict their movement, but they went a little too fast for my dragon to keep up with. I should have aimed it a little further out. I've entered close combat with Zarya, but I managed to hit her with every single arrow, I think, just then, so that's perfectly fine. I try to hit Anna, but her hitbox is just a little too hard for me to hit, so I decide to scatter her. I'm getting into the mood now, you can see. I'm getting into the groove. I headshot Mei right off the bat, but it wasn't enough to kill her, as I didn't charge it up enough. Arrow in her, no problem. Headshot, and then headshot. That's not a headshot, but I'm hitting him. Scatter arrow to stop his ult, and now I'm getting a really good warm-up here. The warm-up worked. I'm starting to hit majority of my arrows. Yep, no problem. Hitting Zarya, no problem here. Just punch her to finish her off. Let's see if I can scatter arrow to Anna. Yep, close combat. So there we go. Now we're starting to see some results from warming up. Just hit Mei right off the bat again. Hit Lucio, scatter arrow, but he's already dead. Headshot her really quickly, but it wasn't enough. And then the time's over. Or no, time's not over. I'm sorry, 50 seconds. I thought they would be right behind that wall around the corner spawning, so I decided to throw my dragons, but it was just kind of a coin flip. Turns out they weren't there, so it was kind of a waste, but it doesn't seem like I'm wasting my arrows, huh? So they're running straight into my team from around the other way instead of engaging me in a group versus one, which is kind of dumb on their part. But if these were real players, they would have punished me for not having my team with me. But they decide to keep going the silly route. I get hooked because I'm in range and I'm insta-dead. I should have backed up a little more and taken advantage of my ranged capability. But that's fine, knowing that my team will clean them up anyway. So, oh, there you go. So we're going to get back to the fight. Let's see if I can fast forward to the fight. There we go. I end up in the fight. It's overtime. It's already over. But yeah, that's Hanzo. So things to learn from that game. Oh, just a quick headshot there at the very end. Things to note from that game is make sure to keep your distance. Make sure to know when to turn around and run. Always stick with your team. I wasn't punished for it really, but I know that had it been a real game, I should have been with my team on the point and not been on my own around that side flank 1v6ing and just luckily having them go ignore me basically. So yeah, distance, know when to run, stick with your team. That's the key to Hanzo. Having the high ground I guess is good too, but I just personally do better on the ground with him. So it's totally up to you, your style of play with Hanzo. But thank you for watching. If this helped you at all, leave a comment and like it if you want, whatever. But yeah, I'll see you next time in the next video. So thank you for watching Overwatch Talks.